This right here is going to transition to my next topic. We could talk about Cam Newton. He's now a new free agent, recent free agent. Cam Newton. The reason why I don't want to quarterback. I used to be on the Andy Dalton bandwagon. I used to be like Andy Dalton should be the Patriots' viable option. However, with the whole Cam Newton fiasco, I think Cam is the best person for New England at the moment. I think Cam is going to learn a lot from Bill Belichick and the New England organization. I think Bill needs someone different from Tom Brady. And Cam Newton is the most different guy from Tom Brady. A runner first. He's not as meticulous when it comes to route running. He's not meticulous when it comes to like Tom Brady. If you watch him closely, 1, 2, 3, the ball's out. Cam Newton is more like he's an improviser. He's an improviser. When I was thinking about Cam Newton, like I just said, he just recently got fired. Basically, he recently got fired. Cam Newton Cam Newton was cut. They didn't say released, they said cut by the Carolina Panthers around sometime this past week, around Tuesday, I believe. And to be honest with you guys, I think this was writing on the wall since about, let's say, after his MVP season. And then I was looking at the number. I looked at the numbers after his MVP season. He threw for 3,500 yards, 19 passing touchdowns, 14 interceptions. That was 2016. The team went 6-8. He 2017 he went 3,300 passing yards, 22 passing touchdowns, and 16 interceptions. But the team goes 11-5, makes the playoffs. They lose to the Saints in overtime in the wild card round. Playing your division rival a third time, that's always hard to do. And then I believe there was a mistake. I can't remember when. I think it was like 3rd and 8. They called like a false start on Cam Newton or Christian McCaffrey, but I believe the referees got that wrong. But I digress. 2018, they went 6-8 because he played 14 games. 3,300 yards again, 24 passing touchdowns, 13 interception. But that 2018 season, he was the most accurate at 67% completion percentage. His best completion percentage of his career. That was, I believe, that's the first year North Turner was there. And I seen a rise with Cam. I seen that Cam was trying to get back to form. I believe those past 3 years, actually, he was hurt, to be honest with you. That's what I personally believe. However, the transition that the Panthers made from Cam to ultimately Teddy Bridgewater was softened up. It was softened up due to the performance that Kyle Allen had. Kyle Allen went 4-0 at the beginning of the season when he was first implemented as a starter. 4-0. But then the last 8 games went 1-7. However, since he went, how did he go? 5-7. And the last, I just said that he went 6. The past 3 seasons he went 6-8 twice. Cam Newton. That gives leverage to a GM saying, "Hey, we just went 5-7 without you guys." And then this was a backup quarterback. I believe Kyle Allen. I don't think Kyle Allen was a rookie, but Kyle Allen was a backup quarterback at the end of the day. Second year. We could do. We don't necessarily need you. That's basically what they said. The Panthers did. So having those things really helped. Having Kyle Allen there as a buffer really helped the decision making. Plus, you fired Ron Rivera. That was, I believe, Ron Rivera was Cam. Like I said, I think the Panthers wanted to move on from Cam Newton since 2016. I believe that Ron Rivera was Cam's biggest supporter and biggest defender. Because I believe without Ron Rivera, the Panthers organization would have moved on from Cam Newton since after the 2016 season. Actually, the two teams I believe need Cam Newton. I believe the Chargers. The team is intact. The team has everything there. The team is actually trying to get better at the offensive line. They got Trey Turner from the Panthers. Actually, I believe they're gonna go in the draft. They're gonna go for offensive line play. Their defense is perfect. I don't want to say perfect, but the defense is great. Maybe you add in some linebackers. The receivers are off the chain. Keenan Allen, and those boys are Mike Williams from Clemson is there still. Everything is there for Cam. Tyrod Taylor is they said that they're gonna move on with Tyrod Taylor. The Chargers did, but I do not think Tyrod Taylor. Ever since I've seen him play against the Jacksonville Jaguars in the wild card round, 2 years ago, 2017 season, I'm not a Tyrod Taylor fan. Tyrod Taylor had so many opportunities to win that game, and he couldn't get it done. If you guys want a guy that's just average, Tyrod is there, and there's no disrespect to Tyrod Taylor because I was a huge fan of Tyrod Taylor, especially that 2017 season because he showed me things, but when it's crunch time, can he get it done? And what I've seen, his sample size that he's given me, no, I do not see him getting it done. And as I talked about earlier, I think the Patriots would be a viable option for Cam Newton. Why? It's because of one man. Well, you have Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick could implement him. I think Bill Belichick admires Cam Newton. Some of Cam Newton's best games are against New England, by the way. Actually, that vaunted defense that Bill Belichick has. However, before he was fired, Josh McDaniels did have some success when coaching Tim Tebow. And we've seen that Josh McDaniels, his offense is adaptable to quarterbacks. His offense is adaptable to quarterbacks. Cam is a good quarterback. I'm not gonna say he's a great quarterback. He's not the same quarterback that he was in 2015. But I think Cam, especially with the knowledge that he's learned from North Turner, he could make things happen. I'm not fighting, but I'm rooting for Cam. I think those two teams are the most viable option for Cam Newton, the Patriots or the Chargers.